Yo, 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 guys. Welcome, welcome. Welcome back to another stream. Good to see you all. Get this up a little bit. Sound. Yeah, welcome, guys. Good to see you all. Michael, Upinder, Zulu. How's it going? Welcome, guys. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, let's see who's here. Let's see who's here, guys. Welcome, welcome. I'm currently holding this on gold. Yeah, I'm still holding this on gold. Yeah, so I'll break the charts down in a second. We can watch this play out together as well. But yeah, Juggy, how's it going, bro? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Jump scared me. Let's have a look at. I'm still holding Nas. I'm not looking at much on gold. Until we break below this zone. Really, I'm just going to be watching this hit take profit, but we'll see. Wait for a few more to get in, and then I'll start breaking these charts down, guys. Another day to stay disciplined, 100%, mate. It's always, every single day is a day to be disciplined. But yeah, I've already taken some off here as it were consolidating. I'll take some more off in a second. You know, we're up like... a decent amount. So yeah, on this trade here... I got in as this 15-minute candle closed bullish, rejecting this level. We rejected this level here on Nasdaq. We closed bullish, taking liquidity. So I took longs after that candle closure. And the way I managed this, as soon as it came into this structure here, where price actually did end up consolidating, I took some partials and went break even. And the rest is starting to run higher now. As soon as price comes into here, I will be looking to manage and take some more partials. So some trades, like I say, some trades do take like 15-20 minutes in and out. Some trades, if I'm holding partials into clear targets, you know, I'm gonna let it run. Okay. I'm just gonna let it run. So yeah. Do you always trade pre-New York? Yeah. I'm on from about 12:30, mate. 12:30 till about 3 o'clock on stream. So about 2 hours. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some partials here on Nasdaq. So I was in this for like 15 micros overall. I've taken 8 off where it was consolidating. So I've already taken like $110 profit across 2 accounts. So it's like $210 profit. I'm going to take some off here now. And then leave the rest run. Okay, so we're up about $200, so $400 overall. And I'm going to let the rest run into this $315 TP. So I'll be a $500 trade across 2 accounts, 1K in total, okay? Do I use micro on Nasdaq? Yeah, I trade 15 micros on Nas for half risk trades. The half risk trades, mate, yeah. You know, this was a half risk long. It wasn't the highest probability entry because it was half risk in the range. So I tried to keep it... as low as possible. But $200, $400, you know, I've taken it on 2 accounts. Another decent win. But like I said, let's see what the rest of the session brings because... you know, we've still got another hour and a half, 2 hours on stream. Right, Goldie, let's see what gold's doing. I'm going to be looking for gold sells below this range. That's the only level I can really see on gold. I've got a level here. Closes below here, I'm going to be looking for sells. Yeah, I don't really care about manipulation, mate, because at the end of the day, I've taken a trade in London session at 10 o'clock, and I've already managed the position, and I've already paid myself at my first management point. So whatever this trade does, I've made $400 profit. This trade could hit break even. This trade could hit full TP. I don't care what it does. Firstly, I've managed the position where I need to manage it. I've entered and executed it perfectly. Whatever this wants to do now, it can do it. Okay, mate? So, you know, this could hit break even, but I've already made $400 because I've followed my plan and I've followed what I needed to do in the London session. Okay? So, it's super key for me to not be too bothered about what happens after I've already followed my plan. I'll follow my plan. Whatever happens, happens. It can manipulate me. It can do whatever it wants. I don't care. I've followed my plan. I've made profit. On to the next trade. Yeah, clean, bro. I need to start doing this. Normally get out one. Yeah, for me personally, I'll always tap partials, and if there's more targets above, I'll let the trade run. It's as simple as that. Gold rejecting from this level. Gold could give a half risk buy soon. It's looking clean, though. Look how long I've been in this trade. I've been in this trade like almost 4 hours. Been in this trade since 10 o'clock, so about almost 3 hours. Yeah, you're safe like that, man. Didn't realize. Yeah, bro. Yeah, all good, mate. No problem. Like I say, you can have different rules to me. That's absolutely fine. Like I say, I'm always open to hear people's rules, but I don't, in the nicest way possible, I don't take them on board. I'll listen to them, hear what people have got to say. That's absolutely fine. People have got different ways of doing stuff, and if it's profitable for them, it's great. Keep doing you. But I never listen to other people. I listen to my plan and my strategy. Might seem, I'm not, like I said, I'm not being a dick. I'm just being honest. It's what you got to do. You gotta be true to your plan. You gotta be disciplined to your plan. Coming into a level here, that's why I took some partials. That's why I took another $200 off. I took $200 more off here just because we were coming into another level. You're doing really good on NAS with your strategy. Yeah, this was basically just a rejection, half-risk rejection entry. So it was in this range. It rejected the level, closed bullish. I took longs. Simple as that. Simple as it needs to be. Yeah, still waiting on gold at this level, guys. What I am going to do, I'm going to trail this stop. I'm going to trail this stop under this level a little bit. Price shouldn't really come back down to this level. If it comes back down to this level, it's probably going to start pushing more bearish. Yo, Harry, how's it going, bro? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Yes, I've trailed this a little bit just because it shouldn't go. Nasdaq shouldn't come and break below here. If it does, it's probably going to push down further. So I've already taken partials off. I've trailed it another like $60 in total. I'd want to go and see a quick push onto these highs at 33.60. And on gold, I'm just watching this level for now, okay? But yeah, good management, guys. It was a very, very clean trade. And look at this, guys. No No over-analyzed chart. Literally one level, one candle closure, entry. Okay, no inversed order block, ICT, V-shaped pattern with a breaker structure, change of character, retest into the 50% Fibonacci with the 50 EMA crossover. Just a simple level rejection, bullish closure. Simple as it needs to be. Okay? And, you know, if I had my risk to reward tool on here, it's a 7 risk to reward at full TP. Simple as that. Like I always say, people overcomplicate trading too much. But we'll see. Let's see if it can just continue and tag them highs. You know, I might take another. I might leave this to run into here. Might leave this to run into here and just take another 2 off here. That looks good. Ha ha ha, lol, so true. So many people overanalyze. Yeah, man. Yeah. I see some charts and I'm like, thank God I didn't get trapped in that. And I took the exact same trade on gold yesterday. I'm watching gold as well, guys. Don't worry. I took the exact same long trade on gold here. One sec. The exact same pattern played out. It rejected the level, closed bullish. I took longs. Look at that. Easy as that. Worked out there. Worked out here. Look how similar these look on the 15 and 30. This is the 30 on gold. Bullish closure rejecting the level, swept liquidity. Look at how much 200 tick push. And then if we go on Nasdaq here, I'm in the exact same trade, but on the 15 minute. Look at the 15. Rejected the level, closed bullish strong. 7 risk to reward. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I came on a little bit earlier today, guys, just so we can manage this trade together. You know, people take a lot of value away from how I manage my positions. You know, it's all good to analyze, and I am still analyzing, and I am still open to positions. We will take some positions if they do set up on NAS and gold. Don't worry. But it's good to show people how to stay composed when you're in positions and get the best out of your trades. Okay? It's all good seeing me execute, but trade management is key. Thoughts on gold half risk? Yeah, if the 30 close is bullish, possibly. Because we have actually... It's playing out. It could play out again. It really could play out again. I'd want to see how this 30 and hourly closed, mate. If this 30 and hourly close is bullish, I'll mark it up, but I'm in Nasdaq long, so I don't want to overexpose myself to longs on NAS and gold. But it looks valid. It looks valid. Yeah, I'm probably going to take some more off here at this level. Yeah, guys, if you've got any questions, feel free to let me know. Any questions are welcome, as always. Oh. Let's have a look. We'll be watching gold together. Don't worry, we're watching gold together. What's Goldie doing? Yeah, gold 30 is looking good. Gold 30 is looking good. Yeah, guys, any questions? Just drop a message. Futures, yeah, this is futures, mate. I'm executing. This is NQ on futures. I'm still running this trade, look. This trade's in profit still. Perfect entry. It was just a half risk long, guys. I'm watching gold for the 30 close in 9 minutes, though. The gold close in 9 minutes. Has the 30 on gold taken liquidity? On the 30 it has. On the 30 it has, mate, yeah. Yeah, on the 30 it has done. Look at the 30. 30's grabbed liquidity. And it's rejected the level, which is clean. But like I say, I'll mark it up. It's valid for gold. It is valid. I do prefer to let this run. I do prefer to let this run because I am holding this on futures. It's almost at that second profit target. But yeah, we're running quite well here. Welcome, guys. Yeah, guys, if you've not already, drop a follow, drop a subscribe, and drop a like on the video as well. Like I say, free value every single day on live. Can you explain the reasoning behind your entry? Yeah, this is NQ. I basically took a long trade after this 30-minute candle closed, taking liquidity, rejecting the level. So we rejected the level, closed bullish, took liquidity, and then I entered long, and I've been running since. I've taken partials, and I'm running. Yo, Paul, how's it going, mate? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, welcome, guys. Guys on TikTok. How's it going? Let me have I'll look through some messages. Just put them in and I'll look through them. Yo, Ashton, how's it going, bro? Good to see you. Welcome. Seriously, guys. We're not here taking 5 ticks. We're not here taking 5 ticks like the gurus in Dubai. Look at these trades here. Big point moves. How many trades do I take a day? 1 to 2 trades per day, mate. 1 to 2 trades per day. Yeah, that's where I'm taking partials. I'm taking partials at this level. Resistance, resistance, resistance. Acting as support. So I'm almost at that profit level. This is running nicely. Risk to reward on this is like a 7, 8 to 1. I trade gold and Nasdaq. I trade breakouts and levels, mate. So I trade breakouts and levels. Lovely trade there, bro. Can you break it down? Yeah, I've just broke it down there, Ashton. But the reason for the entry, it was in this range. So I wasn't taking full risk trades. It rejected this level, took liquidity and closed bullish. So I went long on the next candle higher. And I'm running it into this liquidity above. So I'm trading from liquidity into liquidity. And I'm taking partials at this level here. I'm actually going to push this down and take a little partial now. Okay, I've just took another partial there. About 200. And I'm letting this run now. For an extra... We'll let it run up to here. I'll take full TP there. Keeping it simple, though. Keeping it as simple as trading actually needs to be. Let's have a look at gold really quick. Gold 30 is looking decent. I'm liking this range to sell below. Yo, Charlie, how's it going, mate? Welcome. Guys on TikTok, how's it going? I'm live on YouTube, so head over to Joe Trades on YouTube. Head over to Joe Trades on YouTube and watch my full screen. But yeah, this is running nicely. Full TP's up here for about, you can see where the line is, the level. Am I in this trade? Yes, I am. You can see this green line here is my entry. This is my trailed stop, and this is my full TP. Head over to the YouTube, guys. If you're here on TikTok, head over to the YouTube. You'll see my full screen. Just type my name in as you see it on TikTok, and you'll see my full screen on YouTube. Ba-bam-bam. Like I said, drop a subscribe, drop a follow if you're new. How many have we got watching here? We've got 40 on YouTube. Nice. Yeah, I'm still running this. I'm still running profits on this, guys. Running nicely. Look at that. Beautiful trade. That's gold. Let's have a look at gold really quickly. Yeah, gold's looking good for a half risk here, guys. I like it. I like gold to push back into these levels here. I like gold to push back into these levels. Maybe to, like, fill that head and shoulders. You can see shoulder, potential neckline to push up higher. I'm going to trail my stop loss here, guys. Just below this bullish engulfing. Trading gold. This is Nasdaq I've taken this trade on, but yeah, I trade gold and Nas. I trade gold and Nasdaq. Two mins until 30 on gold. Yeah, we've got that closure coming soon. Got that gold closure. What's your expectation for gold? I think gold could push up a little bit. I like it to push up into these areas, which is, how many ticks is that? It's like a 40 tick push. I think there's a 40 tick upside push soon. We'll see, though. We'll see. Yeah, I've just trailed the 30-minute low here on Nas. I think, like I said, I'd still like to see this push and take these highs up here. Basically, where my TP is just above them equal highs. Them equal highs still haven't been taken, so that's where I'm looking to take out. I've trailed my stop, but let me just put it to, like, a little bit lower just to give it some room. Bang. Sweet. Yeah, guys, any questions, let me know. Feel free to put some questions in the chat. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. We are coming into, like, pre-US session now, so maybe some volume starts to step in. This is Project X, what I'm executing on, but this is TradingView. This is not the 3-minute. This is the 15-minute, mate. You can head over to my YouTube. Head over to my YouTube, Joe Trades, and check out the full screen. You'll be able to see the time frames. Hello, my friend. Can you explain what means break even? Break even is basically where you put your stop loss to entry so you can't lose on the trade. I go break even at my first management point. So for me personally on this trade, I executed at this white green level. As soon as it came into this structure here, I went break even. And then it's been pushing up ever since. But it could pull back and take me out here. You know, my break even would be... You know, on this trade, my break even would be here. But yeah, welcome to the stream, everyone. Like I say, any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. How old? 18, I think. I don't know. Different countries have different rules, so. Dun, 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 dun. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how gold. There's nothing on gold. It's closed as a grab. Good day, Joe. Emmy, how's it doing? Good to see you. When did I start? I started when I was 18. I've been trading like 8 years now, guys. I've been trading since I was 18. Hey, brother, I'm trading on... Yeah, I'm on Project X too, but I'm with a different prop firm. But this is Nasdaq. Yeah, this is Nasdaq. Like I say, I've got my stop loss rolled to break even. I've taken partials. I'm letting this run now. This is the 15 minute, mate. 300. But on 2 accounts, so it's times 2. But I've got another target up here. Yeah, potentially on gold. If gold can break below this range, yeah. I like this level for pushes lower if we break below. Off to work soon. Maybe I'll catch something. Yeah, it's all good. Maybe, like I say, if you've taken a couple of trades, that's fine. Be done. Be done. 1 or 2 trades a day. That's all you need. What made you take this trade? Basically, just a 30-minute entry from down here. So the 30-minute closed bullish, rejecting this white level. After it closed bullish, I took longs. Alv, no, mate, no. How long I've been trading overall, bro? Yeah, but this was just a 30-minute entry. I'm watching gold too. If gold can get below this range, then I'd be happy to take some entries. Do I have to pay? Yeah, I do charge for my mentorship. I do charge for my mentorship. But it's very reasonable. It's very, very reasonable. It's like 60 quid. 60 pounds. For what you get anyway, it's crazy. Like I say, guys, when I was learning, I was in mentorships. Don't get me wrong, I was in different communities. Paid communities as well, but half of them is just literally like maybe one market update per day. And maybe a weekend webinar or something. Yeah, if you want to join the mentorship, just drop me a DM. Or just join the YouTube live. I'll put the link in the YouTube live. I'm on YouTube now, guys. So head over to Joe Trades on YouTube. I'll put the link in there now. One sec. I've just put it in. So I'll pin it on the YouTube live comments. So you can sign up there when you're ready. I would like Nas to have a pop. Gold, yeah, gold could set up too here. Gold could set up nicely here if it closes bearish. I would like to take some gold pushes down because it'll hedge me against my longs on Nas as well. I'll probably just use the same 3 micros. Like a little hedge. Yeah, chase what follows, guys. Nice one. Yeah, see how gold closes here. This is Nasdaq. This is a Nasdaq trade I'm in. Level of resistance at gold, 33.77. 33.70. Yeah, it's not the cleanest level just yet though, Harry, mate. I would like to see more structure form like this. That would be much better if it did something like this. How much? Right now, like 600, mate. But I've got another TP of like 400 up here, so it's like 1,000 in total. I've been in this trade for like 2.5 hours. Normally, I'm in and out within like 10-15 minutes. But I've let this run because these targets are super clear here. I think these highs here are very clear. Yeah, I'm in this trade, guys. I'm in this trade. Guys, drop a like on the video too. Smash the like button. Almost at 20 likes on YouTube already. Insane. Is this your full-time job? Yes, it is, mate. Yes, it is. Like, I used to work a full week for what I've made today. It's crazy. I've been trading so much more. Psychology's better lately, bro. It's helped me so much. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. It helps. Having good psychology and a good plan helps. For sure, it helps. Keep going, man. Keep going. Keep pushing through like the ups and downs. Journal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to trail my stop loss to this 15-minute low. This is a nice push here on Nasdaq. So I've just trailed my stop loss to this low. Okay. And I'm watching gold closely too. I'm watching gold closely too. I'm waiting for London sweeps. 5% win rate. Nice, man. Nice. Keep going. Good stuff, Ty. Yeah, I think this could be the push into them highs now. If it wants to push, it'll push now. Yo, Dan, how's it going? Good to see you. Good to see you. How much do you put on? About 100, mate. About 120. Yeah, nice to see you, Dan. Yeah, the risk to reward on this trade is like a 7-8 to 1. And guys, I'm not here just putting a risk to reward tool on my chart. You can see the entry. Entry, take profit, trailed stop loss, bang, exactly the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trail this just to break even and give it some more room to maybe pull back a little bit. But I'm definitely taking 600 out of this position. Yeah, Dan, how are you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Want to be like you, full-time job? Yeah, man, you will. Just, it took me like 3 years. It doesn't have to take you that long, but it took me like 3 years in total to go full-time. You know. But like I say, I was doing the wrong things for a long time. Lovely trade, yeah, beautiful trade. Textbook, just a textbook trade. Took the same similar trade on you gold yesterday. Just a textbook trade that we take to the plan every single day. You know, this isn't anything special. These play out every week. Seeing really good progress. What were you doing wrong? What do you mean, mate? What do you mean? That was a great setup, bro. Nice one. Appreciate it. Yeah, it was a good trade. Guys, anybody on the TikTok, head over to Joe Trades on YouTube. Watch my full screen on YouTube, guys. I'll be ending this TikTok live in like 5-10 minutes. So if you want to watch me trade live for like another hour, go to Joe Trades on YouTube and I'll see you there. Trying to pass my 10k funded. Nice. Byron, could you answer that, please? If I can't see your messages, it means that I'm not blocking them. It's not me. What's my strategy? Just breakouts, mate. Breakouts of levels. Like, you can see here, what have we done? We've rejected this level. Rejected it, closed nice and bullish. That was my entry. Bang. Simple as that. I'm actually going to trail this now. I'm definitely trailing this to here. Yeah, I keep it as simple as possible. I keep it as simple as it needs to be. I don't overcomplicate it. A lot of people overcomplicate trading. It's just not needed, seriously. I overcomplicated it for like 3 years. Now I trade with like 2 levels on my charts and I'm a lot more profitable than I've ever been. What do you think of advanced patterns? I've never heard of them, mate, and they're probably just overcomplicated things that most people do. Most people, I don't know why we love to overcomplicate stuff. You know, like I used to do it, but we just love to overcomplicate stuff and it's just not needed. You know, us humans, we think to ourselves, oh, so many people fail at trading. I must need to overcomplicate something. It's just not true. It's just really not true. This is about to hit TP as well. Yeah, stops have been rolled here below this candle. What is the maximum leverage you can use? I don't go over the leverage, mate. You don't need to. I use good risk management. They give you the maximum position sizing that you can use is on micros 150 and on minis 15. But you should not be using that. You don't need to use that. I mean, if you're using more than like 5 minis on 150k, you're probably over risking. Like, I use 15 micros for half risk, and then like 3 to 4 for full risk trades. Go on, Naz. Give me that little push extra. Give me that little push extra. Yeah, guys, how's it going? Drop a question if you got any. Put it in the chats. I'll get back to you. Does it work on crypto? Yeah, it works on anything, mate. It works on any strategy. Do I re-add into this? Do I re-add this 15? What is that? 4 points. I'm definitely, when this flips bullish, I'm definitely reducing my stop to the low of here. Let's see what gold's saying really quickly, guys. Ooh. I don't mind this to push higher. Yeah, I think gold could have a decent push as well here. It's kind of a half risk 15 long. Yes, John, how's it going? What about BTC? I don't trade Bitcoin, mate. I don't trade it. Alright, guys, one sec, guys. Let me just wrap up the TikTok really quickly, guys, on YouTube. Give me 30 seconds. Okay, nice, guys. We're back. We are back. Right, so what I'm going to do, now this 15-minute candle has pushed down and created a wick, just like this. I'm gonna put my trailed stop loss to this low, because this has created a bottom wick and flip bullish. What I want to see now is that continuation higher. If this is going to be bullish, it shouldn't have to come and create more of a bottom wick. So I'm hoping that this just can continue that push, and I'm gonna try and ride this even higher. Okay, so I'm still in this trade. I want to see this continue and push now. You know, it's taken more liquidity. It's closed bullish. This 15's created more of a bottom wick. Now I want to see it drive more. Okay, and hit that $204 profit. Okay, guys. So let's see if it can go and hit that rest of that liquidity above market. One sec, guys. I'll get up the YouTube chat in a second. It has hit that liquidity. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to see if it wants to go on. Yeah, so gold longs half risk would have been nice, but I'm already in these Nasdaq buys, and we have just taken that liquidity there. So I'm going to see if it can. It's probably going to hit me break even, but it's all good. It's probably going to hit my trailed stop loss, but it's all good. I'm just going to let the rest of this run. You know, if it wants to push, it wants to push. If it wants to hit my break even, I'll take $350 times 2, so $700 profit there. Okay, let's get these YouTube Okay, gold, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Okay, break even. Well, not break even. Trailed stop loss has been hit. Okay, so I made about $450 across 2 accounts, so $900 on that trade. Okay, $900 on that trade. Very, very nice stuff there. Beautiful, beautiful entry. TP smashed. And yeah, great stuff there. Beautiful trade. Targeting equal laws. Nice, nice. Yeah, we talked about these longs here on gold. We did talk about these longs here on gold for half risk. These are clean. To take it up into these highs, 40 ticks. Take it into these levels. You'd be break even now, letting this run. Da, 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 da. Yeah, nice one. Good stuff if you caught that. Who caught these? Yeah, this is gold, guys. This is gold longs now. So we've just taken NAS longs. This is gold longs, half risk. Swept liquidity. Again, these half risk trades, guys. Very, very clean stuff. Very, very clean stuff. TP for me would be here at 40 ticks at 33.81. I'd be break even and managing now, though, for sure. $33.90 shorts. Let's have a look. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. I do like gold longs. I do like gold longs to come and take out some more liquidity up here. You know, 33.93. Some good liquidity up there to take out. But I think it might need to come and grab more lows first. But we'll see. We will see. But yeah, that was a very nice. Let me get the stop loss up as well. Look at that. Very, very nice trade there. Only react, not predict. 100%. 100%, mate. You got to. Like, how many people are trying to say, oh, sell gold, sell gold, sell gold. Guess what? Bang. Pushes higher. I'm not trying to predict too much for this market. I'm trying to react to it. Very, very clean stuff here on gold. Guys, we're back in 2 minutes. Back in 2 minutes. Yeah, I'd probably have taken profits there on gold. That's a good area to TP. If it closes above this range, yeah, you could see an impulse. You could see an impulse if it closes above this range, yeah. I'd be looking for an impulse above this range. So now the half risk has played out. If we can close above this range, then I'll be looking for longs into these highs. Look at that. Perfect TP on Nas there. Perfect TP. Look at that. Beautiful. Like I said, main thing for me to watch here now is this. Main thing to watch for me now is this closure, because there's still targets above market. You know, if it can clear this range here, then I'd be happy to take some more longs. But what a trade. Beautiful, beautiful position there. Just entered with the live. What was the logic behind this operation? Basically, it was just a half risk entry from this level. Close bullish, rejecting the level. Continuation higher into clear, into liquidity above. You know, there's liquidity above to take out. I'm targeting that. I might take a little another risky trade on micro trade on gold. If we can close strong. If it closes back above this range, I'll take some more buys. I don't want to fake out of this range though. I want a strong closure. And then I'll take buys there. Bang. Yeah, clean stuff. Wow, what a push on gold here. What a push. Like I say, if it closes strongly above here, I'm happy to... Yeah, TP crushed. Look at that. Beautiful TP there. 45 ticks. I'm going to be looking for some small risk longs if it can close bullish. I'll probably risk like $200 or something. Just to come and take out these highs here. So, it'd be like a 30 entry. 30 and 15 entry. Just, you know, what I'd like to see is a closure above here. And then I'd like to see it bottom wick and push higher into them highs. That would be what I'd be looking for. So close above here, bottom wick, push higher, bang. Take them targets. What's 15? 50? Yeah, I'd need that closure, guys. I need that closure. I wanted it really to close up here. Like it was. Yeah, look at that. Closed on the level. I mean, if you have... You have actually closed below this resistance. But there is a lot in the way. It's a nice close. What is the... It has closed strong enough. You know, you've got like 10 ticks there to manage. It's just that there's a lot of structure in the way, and it's only just closed above that other resistance and support. I think there's still a lot of potential on gold. Look at that. That's what you call perfect liquidity. That is what you call perfection. TP got hit to perfection there. Yeah, I think gold can continue pushing here. I think gold's got enough momentum to continue pushing. I don't think it's just going to retrace now after this push. I think it can come on Wickfill and then mess about up here, but I think there's a decent cause for it to push higher on this 15. You know, something like... You know, if it flips, something like this. Dun, 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 dun. Ba-bam-bam. Indeed, what do you think about... Oh, yeah, slapping Tarot. Yeah, he's... Yeah. Don't really think much of it, to be honest, man. I just... Like I said, I don't really trade too much fundamentals. So it doesn't really bother me too much. Like, I just keep trading what I see, end of the day. Ba-bam, ba-dam, bam. Yeah, gold was clean there. Gold's clean. That was a very, very clean half risk buy. You know, if I would have liked to have been in here. I'm gonna wait for this 15 to close and then try and get an impulse after this 15 closure. You know, there's a decent level here at 83 too, so we'll see how it closes. You know, if it closes nice and bullish, then I'll take some more buys. Don't get ahead either. Yeah, I got about 36 ticks. Sweet, Harry. Sweet. Good stuff, Harry, man. Perfect. That's what you need. Just 1 or 2 of them a day. Beautiful. Just understand you don't need to say about anything. Yeah, guys, that's the thing. Like, you don't need... A lot of ego kills people, guys. Okay, look at this. I literally just called... Look at this. I literally just called the top and hit TP perfectly on Nasdaq. But I don't care. It's my job. It's my job. I'm not calling everybody else a rubbish trader. You know, my ego's not huge. Like, you know, this is just me following my plan and executing what I see. So just drop it. Don't think you're the best trader in the world. Just accept it. It's just another win. It's just another row in the spreadsheet. And then just go again. Okay? You know, when you start talking with ego and you start saying, this has to happen. This had to happen. You had to have seen this. Like, just, you know, try and trade with... From a neutral standpoint of like, okay, I'm happy to see either direction. Whatever happens, I'll just execute my plan, which is profitable long term. And I don't care about anything else. Like, that's it. It's as simple as that. Okay? Yeah, guys, can we smash the like as well? If you, like I say, if you did catch these gold longs, very, very good stuff. Where are they? Here we go. Beautiful. Like, almost 100 tick push there. 50 ticks. Harry, is that you done for the day now after that 36 ticks? Is that you done for the day? Let's just quickly look at the community chat. Oh, yeah, beautiful. 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 Look at that. What a trade. Yeah, gold's coming into that head and shoulders now on the 15. Can you see? Shoulder, head, potential right shoulder to push down. So I am aware of that. I am aware of that. Something to be aware of anyway. Guys, I'm just gonna go and fill my water up. Bear with me. Let's see if gold can get back above this level. If gold can get back above here, I'm gonna be looking for further longs. So if this 15 can start closing back above 33, 38, then I'll look for them longs. Nasdaq's doing Nasdaq. I could take some sells. You know, I've just taken these longs. I could open myself up to sells, but I'd want to see this closure. If this Nasdaq can close below, then I'm happy to look for themselves into these lows. Could you imagine that? Catching the longs and then catching sells too? That'd be nice. Okay, give me 2 minutes, guys. I'll be back. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay on. I'm going to see how this 15 closes on NAS and how we close on gold too. So what we'll do, we'll stay on until this 15 closes on NAS and gold. Then we'll go from there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get NQ up on here. I like to take some NQ sells if we close bearish here. That would be nice. Had a little loss earlier today, so made that back. Beautiful. Good stuff, Harry. Good stuff, man. Are you up for the day? Are you up for the day or break even? That trade was running very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I'm going to look for this. I'm going to look for these sells if we can close below here. If NAS can close below this range, I'll look for sells. You know, like a top wick push down. Could NAS not reverse once it takes that liquidity? Yes, it could, but I'll be managing at that point. You know, Nas could just push down further like this. And I'm in. But the best thing to do is just get in. And then I'll manage at that low and let the rest run. $80, so about break even. Yeah, man. All good. All good. Ah, okay. I understand. Yeah. Full risk loss. We'll see, though. We'll see. Because gold can still break above and I can take some buys. So it's about just waiting. Let's see what's going to happen anyway. Yeah, so Nas has taken them lows now, so I'm going to have to wait on Nas. You can see beautifully going from liquidity into liquidity. Look at that. It's taking them highs, taking the liquidity, and now reversing down. Beautiful. I still think gold needs lower, personally. Potentially, but like I say, I wouldn't want to predict that. I wouldn't want to predict such a big move to the downside from here. I'm personally going to be waiting for a break above this level, and then I'll look for buys. So what I'll do is I'll see how the 2 o'clock hourly candle closes. How would you know where the TP is to keep going past for your liquidity targets? Just because I use levels and liquidity or highs and lows in the market to manage at. So for me on this Nasdaq trade, I took longs here. I managed at this level and then I kept managing at highs. So look at this. When it took these highs here, that's where I took my profits and then it reversed or it hit my trailed stop. So yeah, I just manage when it pushes into them different areas. It's quite a simple but effective risk management plan. Four-hour close on gold. Yeah, four-hour close could be nice. If this 4-hour close is bullish on gold, I think it's going to see more upside. And I think it's going to flip the daily candle. But you'd need that momentum to step in for buys. I'd need that momentum to step in. Yeah, I'm going to see how the 2 o'clock hourly candle closes now. And then go from there. 15 doesn't look like it's going to get above. But if the next 15 does, then I'll be happy to take some buys. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. I like it. I like waiting for the hourly because the 30-minute will be closing too in 15 minutes. So if the 15 can get above and the 30 can get above, that means the hourly is closing above. So it's a much stronger entry. Yeah, look at that. TP smashed. Reversal on that. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate that I got the Nasdaq trade in London and I carried on running it up. Because I would have probably taken these longs with you on stream. I'd have probably taken these on stream with you. So it'd have been good to have catch that live on stream. But because I was in the Nasdaq long and I took profits up here, this set up at the same time. So I couldn't really take both at the same time. It is what it is. But that's probably what I'm going to be waiting for now. I'm going to be waiting for that candle closure. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, guys, if you haven't already, drop a subscribe on this channel too. If you haven't already, drop a subscribe, drop a like. Can we hit 25 likes again? On the stream. We're currently at 21. Nice, nice. But let's see. Yeah, I'm going to wait for this 15 to close. Nasdaq's taken targets. I can't take Nasdaq shorts. All I can really do is wait for this 2 o'clock closure. What would you need to see to consider Nas longs? To see Nas longs now, I'd need to see a bullish close. Yeah, I'd probably need to see a bullish close above some structure like this. Back above there, then I'd look for Nas longs. You know, if it got back above that level, I'd be happy to take longs then. No, I don't like all-time highs really, mate. I don't really trade all-time highs because I've got no targets. When it's at all-time highs, there's nothing to trade into for me. So I can't even buy all-time highs because I can't trade into anything. But yeah, some people do it and most people get wrecked at all-time highs. They trade it incorrectly. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for this 2 o'clock close, guys. If it can get back above this range, then I'll take some trades. So I've got like how long to wait? 13 minutes. What about a half risk because it's just swept liquidity? No, it's not swept liquidity yet, mate. It's not swept liquidity. I can't take half risk, mate. There's, like I said, there needs to be, for the half risk trade, I need to see a liquidity grab and strong candle closure. On Nasdaq, there's been a liquidity grab, but no strong candle closure. Like I said, I don't just buy and sell every time it sweeps liquidity. Ba-bam-bam. But yeah, we're good. We're good. We've made $900 today, which is nice. What are we looking at here for the month? For the month, let's have a look. Whoa. Where are we? Bang. Not bad. Look at that. 7.2k profit, guys. 7.2k profit on 2 accounts. 14.4k profit. And this, and guys, and this win rate here, it should be like 72% because these are like break-evens that just lose. So don't take into account that there's maybe like 3 or 4 break-evens that are counted as losses, but they're not losses. So this will be like 70, 75%. Thanks for answering all my questions, mate. All good, no problem. And when you know when the right liquidity, a valid liquidity grab is just something like this. Can you see the wick? When the wick takes the high of the candle and closes below it. So can you see this wick? It's pushed above the high and then closed bearish below it. That's a valid liquidity grab. This here isn't a valid liquidity grab because the candle's closed below. The candle's closed below the low. Because if this candle closed above the low, this would be a valid liquidity grab, but it's not. If you look on the 30-minute, look at the 30-minute candle now. The 30-minute is a valid liquidity grab because the wick is closing above the low. So that's a valid liquidity grab. But on the 15, it's not. So that's something to watch out for. Transparency at its best? Yeah, 100%, mate. 100%. Gotta stay. That's what I mean, guys. Like, it's one thing me trading a strategy and showing payouts. You know, but the result, like, you know, I show payouts, I show live trades. What else do people actually want, you know? Everything's there. That's why I calculate loss rate, placed 14 trades in 4 weeks, hit stop loss. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, Caden, that's right, man. Break evens don't go into my win rate. Because, you know, you can take like a couple of break evens. That's not a loss. That shouldn't go against your win rate. Like I say, I just take wins and losses into mine. See your bank. I'll show you my Rise account. I'll show you my Rise. That's where all my payouts go. Rise and Wise. That's the thing as well. There's so many people on like YouTube and stuff who get like 300, 400, 500 people watching them on TikTok and YouTube, and they literally probably have had like 2 payouts, and it's so annoying. It's like, fair enough for building an audience, but you even get payouts. Well, that's why I trade live as well, mate. I trade live because it helps people in the community as well. So I trade live in London session only with the community. If there's anything setting up, we'll stay on for the Zoom. If there's nothing setting up, we'll just wait in the chats and trade live in the chats. But, you know, I trade live on YouTube for an hour and a half for everyone, just to show people how you can grow these accounts and get payouts. Like, you know, when did I take a payout on these accounts? I took a payout on these accounts on the 12th of August. So if we go from the 12th of August from when I took a payout to where we are now on the 27th, I've made 5 grand since, I've made 5k since taking a payout. So, it's not been bad. Like, less than 2 weeks. Or 2 weeks. 5k in 2 weeks. Bought a little 10k just to rinse pay, trade that. Yeah, nice, Caden, man. Whatever you prefer. If you prefer trading live, trade live. I love trading multiple prop firm accounts because, you know, I can then have investments elsewhere. You know, if I just, you know, I probably will stick some money into a live account next year. Just get this year out of the way. I've been rinsing payouts, so it's all good. Another thing as well, guys, if you see like your favorite guru, not getting payouts and they end up in Dubai, ask yourself why they go into Dubai. Because they need to, because they're not getting payouts. They're making money on like broker deals and stuff. And they're making money on, you know, deals elsewhere, promoting stuff. Maybe on like a one-to-one mentorship or something. So stay, you know, ask yourself before you know, do they trade live? Are they actually getting payouts? Because it's one thing trading live. Anybody can trade live, but not everybody can trade live and actually get consistent monthly payouts. So, like I said, just make sure, you know, I know not everybody here is in the community. There's some people who are and some people who aren't. But, you know, I try to stay as transparent as possible. And for me, that's just key. You know, people like to see me getting payouts. You know, when I can withdraw like 7k one month, 5k another month. Shows the possibilities, you know. You know, I used to work like 4 months for that. Crazy. Probably longer. 5 months. Okay. Goldie. Let's have a look. Transparency got... I don't have to pay. It's kind of like... Yeah, man. Nice. Alright, guys. I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm going to be waiting for on gold and NAS, and I'm going to end it right here. It's 2 o'clock close. I'm going to be watching this level here for buys above. Okay, I'm going to be watching this level here for buys above on gold. I'm not really interested in sells unless it can give me like a half-risk trade at this level. But other than that, I'm just going to be watching for buys above this range. In the meantime, if gold does something like this, that would be perfect. Because then I can get buys above, sells below. But I'm probably just going to be watching a range like this for buys and sells on gold, okay, for the rest of the day. But I've taken 2 trades, 1 break even, 1 win, up around $900 across 2 accounts. So I'm going to end it there and trade the rest of the day with the Discord community in the chats. Okay, guys, so good stuff. And that's me. See you all tomorrow. Anyone in the community, I'll see you in the chats now. I'll catch up on all the messages. If you want to join the Discord community, guys, and actually learn my strategy, my profitable system, the link is pinned in the chat. And yeah, see you there. See you on the inside. Bye-bye.